This is Season 8, Episode 1 of Ghost Search. This takes place in my own basement, meaning headquarters for the actual Ghost Search actual headquarters. So we go behind the scenes again, and this time we talk about all of our haunted hospitals that we had been to for the past months. This is Ghost Search special episode, once again for behind the scenes. Welcome to a special episode of all places that we had been to that has hospitals that is haunted, that us three, we want to talk to you about all of the hospitals that were scary, that we had scary moments inside these places. Oh God! This shall be fun. Intro for Season 8. So why would we continue to investigate ghost places? Well, we are curious. We had explored America's most haunted places now. In the dark and can't see. What happens to us could capture all guys to a scary moment if they want to do this particular job like us three are doing. With my friends, Brady and Alex, that is with me in these haunted places, that later on, we got really curious and we decided that we want the answers to why these places are full of terror. This is our own show. This is our own evidence of ghost searching. No longer called investigating ghosts. Welcome to another behind the scenes episode here in the basement. We all had experienced very scary moments in every different haunted hospitals that we went to that were fail. So we shall kick things off with telling you what had happened in these different types of hospitals. So we would like to kick things off with one place that started it all, our first hospital. Yes. I'm sure you guys know what it is. Of course, our first ever haunted hospital that was just abandoned. That I think we were really lucky to go there because I heard that they were going to knock down the actual building because it was just standing there for so long. That is the Taunton State Hospital, which is Season 1, Episode 6 of this play. I wanted to bring you two there so we can see how haunted it was and how condemned it looked. But it was indeed trashed inside. Yes, of course, man. But it was still opened to the public, shockingly. I don't know why, but it was. Well, yeah. That is full luck. We had a lot of luck there. That the staff there that were still treating the patients then and now were kind enough to let us stay there for the night, the hospital. Yeah. Yep. So this is what happened when we got locked inside during the lockdown. To the moment. Wow, look at these here room, guys. Oh, look at this one. It's all dust. Oh, I am not going inside that room, man. Screw that. I tap out. Yeah, I hear you. Let us just set up a camera to aim the room so we can see what can happen inside there. Yeah, I knew that. Back to the talking from the behind the scenes episode. So later, Brady, you said that you found this here path-like trail in the hallway that led to what? What did you see? Oh yeah, that's right. So I found this weird, creepy path that led to, which I forgot what it said, the sign. Although it did have arrows on the ground while we were walking. And so it led to the solitary confinement. Yes. And since you found the trail, like hall, it brought us there. And so solitary confinement was when Lizzie Borden was claimed um, to go there to be in a straitjacket. And so, speaking about the straitjacket, this is what happened. To the moment. Here you go, Brady. Oh no! A straitjacket! Yes. Is anybody in here? I am all alone. My two friends left me. Were you someone that was bad? And now to the episode. You saw something, right, Brady? Yeah. It just flipped me. I just flipped out, man. What it revealed was a woman of some kind that was scary and covered in blood. That was making a really angry face on me with teeth sticking out. Yes. Yep, that was just definitely scary. Alright, so next. Alright, so our next episode that I copied from Ghost Adventures, their season 1, episode 6, from Magic Meaning or Moments, surprisingly, was still open to the public. This place is still open to the public. That when we got locked inside there, we had similar moments to Ghost Adventures. Meaning from magic is what I'm trying to explain. So what is it? It was the New Jersey Psychiatric Hospital. Oh no! So this is our second hospital at the end of season 1. And it was tucked back in the mountains of some town in the Essex County, New Jersey. As soon as we parked our vehicle into this hospital, it was buried in vines with animage. Like this hospital came out of the ground. Yeah, just like the movie Jumanji. Yeah, that's right. And wow, did we had a lot of stuff happen there. Only thing I remember was, from Ghost Adventures, that hand. Then, the same hand, when we went in the underground tunnels, it came to us. And Mike, you said you caught it on your camera? Yes. Plus, we got locked upstairs, like from Ghost Adventures. We went into the morgue room. And so now we left the camera in the morgue room because we didn't want to spend time in the morgue room, whoever will be inside the morgue room. So we decided, you know what? Set a camera there, let us move on now. So we went into these rooms, and all of a sudden we wanted to leave and pick up the camera and go to the front of the building to get unlocked and be free. But for some odd reason, all of the doors jammed on us. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, we couldn't even get out. And I remember during that moment, Mike, you kicked a door that opened shockingly. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Because we all three of us had panicked. And so I remember you, Brady, you were yelling at the door. And what were you saying? Why, you little door? I will open you. I'll strangle you. Yeah. It was such a scary lockdown. Plus, we had to wear masks because all of the asbestos levels were in there, and we could have died from asbestos. And I don't want that. Yeah. The level of the asbestos was terrible. The New Jersey Psychiatric Hospital was horror. Terrible. Yeah, it was so. It was fail for a moment. Literally. We had some good lifetime moment. When we come back, we're So, welcome back. We are talking about haunted hospitals that we had been to. That was sick. What are you talking about? The Fairfield Hills Hospital? Yes. Yep, that was one of them. It was in Fairfield, Connecticut. A condemned hospital that was for ill patients, of course, for every single hospital that we went inside the place. And wow, was it trash, of course. There was one location that we went to that was like a tornado that hit the place. And we'll get to that place, Brady, in a moment. Anyway, so lockdown, when we were in the Fairfield Hills Hospital, there was actually a underground tunnel, but we decided that we didn't want to go in it because there was just too much stuff happening in the halls, and all these rooms were just crazy. Yeah, there were definitely something going on in the one of the rooms that made me scared. You, Brady, saw something in that room, right? Yes, he did. Something got thrown in that room, man. I swear to God, I remember there was like something that just wanted me out of there. Yeah. Then here is the moment in the surgery room. Yeah, that's right. That was like, what? Best for last? I'm pretty sure it was for best for last. To the moment. Alright, so Fairfield Hospital. Is there any patient in here that died? Whoa, what was that? Figure over there. To the episode. Yeah, so I think it was a figure of some kind in the surgery room that it was pretty scary because if you see anything in the surgery room, that means uh they're probably having surgery and probably died from the surgery room. Okay. Then we went to West Virginia to Ghost Avengers special episode of their beginning of season 3. It was the Lunatic Asylum, also known as Trans-Atlantic Lunatic Asylum, or TALA for short. But we call the West Virginia Hospital to remember it. Yes. And I tell ya, there was a lot of stuff that was in there, a lot of activities. It was like another failed place, of course. That you Brady, on the 4th floor, that good for last, you got, you know what? Oh, yes, I remember. I remember. I think I might know what you're saying. There was definitely something scary that happened to me. And to the moment. No, man. You don't look right, man. You don't even look like yourself, Brady. Brady! Snap out of it, man. To the episode. Brady, the only thing I remember was you were angry at us. That 4th floor made me want to just explode, man. All it was just a red image of negativity, boy. There was just like a pot of redness inside me that I just screamed. Well, I just wanted to, but I don't know, man. It was just terrible. Then again, I think that that place is one of the top 5 most scariest hospitals that we had went to. That was very creepy to be inside there for our investigations. Okay, so we had left off with more scary things in the Western State Hospital, and that is where we left off, here in the horror of the hospitals. Alright, now those doors, Brady. Go! Man, those doors were just, wow. Yeah, I don't know what floor it was on, but man, it was definitely scary. I think it was maybe the 2nd or 3rd floor, but these doors just slammed out of nowhere when we were just walking and probably doing EVPs. And to the moment of the doors being slammed. Oh shoot! Mike, what was that? Was that a door that just slammed? Yeah, it was! Alright, to the episode. That part was just, wow, man. And we revealed that there was just no wind. Nothing. The hospital was just quiet. No winds or windows were open and a crack. And we said, wow. Nice and peaceful. And Wow. What a place, man. Okay then, so the Western State Hospital was a scary place, huh? Yeah, it was. And so next is the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. A hospital in Texas that is owned by the nuns. Unlike the school field of nuns, the teachers of this weird nun-like hospital that Ghost Avengers had went there that was for patients with bad health conditions. Like, these nuns treat these patients like doctors and teachers. Very bad stuff went on. That these patients could not even understand the real caring part of it. They didn't understand what was going on. But I did dislike that place, man. It gave me the creeps. Oh, yeah. And wow, did we anger them nuns, huh? Yeah, me and Mike did it in our funny way. Right, Mike? Yeah, we did. And to the moment. Brady, to make the nuns yell at us, we should act out very funny so they can get angry at us. Yeah, let us just yell, do some jokes, and goof off. Yes, let's do it. So we do that, do the jokes, goof off, blah, blah, blah. Then this happens. Mike, that sounded like a nun. Oh no, stop running. Get back here, don't run. I know that you are down here, you nun. Get back here, little scratchies. Get out. Run. To the episode. Yeah, so those nuns wanted us out, big time. They were flipping out and was on anger management level. Right, guys? Huh, yes it was. And so that is why the hospital in Texas, those nuns there, had creeped us out. That we just wanted to share you that piece of evidence. Should know. This is the very first. Well, welcome back, and we shall move on to our next hospital. You are watching another behind the scenes episode. And so now we take you to another next hospital all the way in Washington State, the Northern Mental Hospital. Dude, that place is all the way in Washington? Are you kidding me? And I don't know why we went all the way there, but we did. Yes. Mike, why did you make us do that? Go all the way by plane. Well, it was the next hospital that I found on the websites, and I thought, I might as well go there because there's a couple states that I know that really don't have any good hospitals, so I just decided to do the one all the way in Washington State. Oh! Of course! Of course, you little spicy foods. And so the Northern Mental Hospital in Washington was very active, similar to the Fairfield Hills Hospital on active-wise full level. But then you, Brady, you saw something had happened to you. Right? Of course. This room that I was in, when we all split, I think, it caused me to get pushed out. Like something was pushing me. Two hands were on my chest, and it was just pushing me out. When I felt this weird dark force come upon me when I was getting pushed. Oh man. To the season 4, episode 4 episode, to the moment of what Brady is trying to explain. Booch, says Brady. This is what happened when we all split. Oh, dude, something is in here. I can feel it. Oh, man. Mike, come here now! To the episode. I have to admit that was a scary lockdown. That was just too much. Right, Brady? Yeah, I know that. What is the next destination in this order? The next place is the Foxborough Hospital. That was very scary, which is the one that you, Brady, once again, you had said that it looked like a tornado. Alright, so that's the one that I was explaining earlier. I mean, the Foxborough Hospital had a bowling alley down in the basement. We didn't go in there because we were just really in the middle of trying to communicate to doctors and nurses and patients down there a long time ago. Nothing really had happened except for the Taunton State Hospital. Oh no, not that one. That one definitely had a lot of meaning.
I got very close to.
And yes, it has been a long episode, but we still have like maybe a good 20 minutes or so left. So right now, we are going to move on to Taunton State Hospital. Wow, what a moment there, huh? That definitely had a lot of meaning. So we had a moment talking about every hospitals during the episode that we had been at. That then later on I said, what different locations of the hospital, which different places can jumble up to make the Taunton State Hospital. Yeah, that was right. So then I said that this patient had fell to his or her death, which some interviewers had said to me too. They fell down, well, one of them, the woman or the men fell down the stairs. I think on a wheelchair. That almost reminds me of the looks like the episode from the Penhurst State School from Ghost Adventures. There was this one scene that a wheelchair was getting pushed down the stairs, and that's what I thought. Oh, Taunton State Hospital probably had the same moment too. Yeah, I know that. So during the lockdown, you, Brady, noticed that the downstairs had led to a pitch black like dungeon trail down underneath more down to the hospital, right? Yeah, it was definitely like a blackout of a tunnel. It went deeper, deeper, and deeper. Now I have to say, how did you get out? So at the end of the investigation, I remember just it led to some stairs that went up, and I thought, oh, it's going to go back to the hospital. So I did so, and it led to a door. That I opened the door to find out that I was back in the hospital floor. Ah, okay then. Man, that must have been creepy, man. I hope you're okay from that place. Yeah, I was. Okay, so now we shall move on to the last ever hospital till we are done with the hospitals for a while. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What is it? Now, this hospital that was condemned and dangerous. I think it was from Maryland. Oh, no. The Maryland State Hospital. Well, I don't know if it's a state hospital or not, but we call it the Glen Dale Hospital, and that one is in Maryland, and we'll get to that one in a moment.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the last hospital till we are done. Finally. Thanks for hanging with us. You are watching the behind the scenes episode of Ghost Search. And so now, this place we went to in Maryland, what can I say? It was just completely scary. So that moment in the hospital, you were by yourself, Mike, in the tunnel part of the hospital. That you said that you were somewhat got possessed? And something lured you deeper into the hospital, right? Yes, man. It was just terrible. I mean, it felt like the same exact moment when Zach Bagans began to be kind of lured from the spirit in Preston Castle. Andy Corbin was probably the one that lured Zach in deeper into the place. And the second place was definitely like a 95% similar was the Letchworth Village. Oh, God. So, yeah. So that moment was awful. We had lost you, Mike, in the hospital. Alex, tell me. Tell me about it, man. It was just horrible. I didn't even know where I was going. I was in pitch black. I keep on hearing these voices. And this EVP that I got on my recorder when I play the asked the questions. It said, get him going, was the EVP for this weird, scary ghost saying, get them going. And I just kind of lost it then, and I just kind of got really connected to this EVP and decided, I don't know, let me get lured in and see what's going to happen. Nightmare, man. Well, more for you, though. So right before we go, was there any moment when you, Brady, fell on objects like what Nick did in the Penhurst State School? Meaning at the Glen Dale Hospital where we three were in. I think I do remember that. I think I might understand what you are trying to say. And one more moment that was. I don't know why, but I laughed inside. And I'm sorry, so sorry that it was that case. I cannot believe that happened to you. It was wow. Yeah, thanks a lot for laughing. And that is it for all of the hospitals that we had investigated. And so now, what I wanted to say earlier was we shall not go to other hospitals that we can explore. What? Well, I want to see what will happen if all these hospitals with me son go. Yeah. Okay, then fine. We will see later on. What does that say? We will see what other hospitals we can explore. I mean, we could investigate other hospitals, but I said during the end, nah, take a little break from the hospitals. We had been to a lot of pain. With the asbestos, the mold, us screaming, probably having heart attacks. So we need a little rebreather from the hospitals and move on to something else. And so that is it. The end.